What is going on, guys? Welcome to Greggles TV. Today's video is actually really cool, especially if you're a content creator or somebody that wants to start creating content with your mobile device, aka your phone. This is the Rode Vlogger Kit. Now, it comes in 3 editions. This version is the USB-C edition, so it's going to plug directly into the USB-C port of your phone. There's also an iOS edition that plugs into the Lightning adapter port, and then the other one is a Universal edition, which plugs into a 3.5 millimeter jack. But that Universal edition can theoretically work on the iPhone and Android with a USB-C or a Lightning adapter. So let's check this out. It goes for 149 bucks. Let's do an unboxing. I'll show it all off and we'll go from there. So like I said, this does go for 149 bucks and it comes with a bunch of things inside. As you can see, it comes with all of these items inside, which I'll show you off in a second. So it's all boxed up really nicely. Let's see, this first one is the microphone, and we'll rip that off. Trying to fight me. Here's the microphone, and you get this dead cat here to help with wind noise. If you go outside and it's really windy, it's gonna block all that wind noise and still give you really good sound. Now this is the USB-C edition. As you can see, it's going to plug in directly via the USB-C port on your phone. Next we get the bracket, and this is going to adjust. You're going to be able to fit your phone in here. Next we have the light, and the light is really cool because of the fact that this plugs in and charges via USB-C. So it plugs in right there. So USB-C, which obviously all my Android, most of my devices are at this point. My headphones, my computers are now, my laptops, all that stuff. So USB-C, and then you can see it has the mount at the bottom there to go into the tripod. And I know I must have to charge it up first because it's not turning. Oh, there we go. I do know there is 4 different settings on this. So there's one setting, just let me see what we get. Okay, so that's the lightest, second, third, and fourth. So there's 4 light settings. You probably press and hold it to turn off. Comes with a USB-C charging cable. 8 colored filters that you can put on to that light for different, skin settings and things like that, so that you can, change between those. You can see very easily. You just put them on the front of this light here. Just for different lighting settings that you can easily adjust. You also get a bracket for all of that. Here's the tripod. The tripod has a mount that you can move around at the top, ball head. Pretty simple. It also opens up if you want to stand it up, or you can close it all up and use it as a traditional tripod. Quick start guide. And lastly, some seasoning salts to make your food taste a lot better. I'm just joking. Do not eat this. Don't use it either. Just throw it away. Okay, so before I bring it out into the field and show you how it works outside, let me show you how to set everything up on here. First of all, if you want to use the light, what you're going to do is you're going to slide it into the top here and then just screw it in. Hold the light. And there you go. That's how the light goes. If you want to use those filters to dim the light a little bit, or if you want different lighting situations, all you do is just snap this on from the side and then throw the filters in. Next step is to put your phone in here. There's little grooves. You can see them right here and right here. That's where you want to place your phone. The cool thing is that you should be able to use your case if your case will allow for the microphone to fit. And also my case will fit with here, but the microphone won't fit with my case and my phone loop that I had plugged, attached to the phone case. So there you go. I'm just gonna get it like that. And then I'm gonna screw this screw right. I'm going to turn it right so that it automatically, sorry you can't see, I have to do it against my chest, but basically you can see right there, it's already in now. I'm just tightening it by turning it right, and there you go, perfectly. And obviously just make sure that it's not pressing on the buttons of your phone, because if it is, you're going to have an issue. So make sure it's slid down enough so you don't have that problem. And then lastly, your microphone. So with the microphone, if you're going outside, I would say without a doubt use the wind muff so that it blocks off the wind. If you're not and you're going to be indoors, you should be fine without the wind muff. You don't need it. And then just since this is the USB-C one, depending upon how you're going to use the phone, you want the microphone pointed at you. So if I'm using it this way, I'm gonna want it, you know, pointed at me because I'm gonna be looking at the screen if I'm using the selfie. Otherwise, you can orient it the other way if you're gonna be using the back cameras, so that when you use it, it would be like this. And obviously you'd want to turn your light around as well. You don't want to turn it the other way. You would just pull out the light and turn it that way. But yeah, and that's how you would use it. So let's put this out in the field and see how well it works and go from there. All right, guys, got everything plugged in now with the microphone. I've got the thing in the stand. I don't have the light turned on because I'm outside right now. I can turn it on. Let me turn it on real quick, see if you can notice a difference. I'll press and hold it. I didn't put the filters on it. That's the lowest, second, third, fourth, and brightest right there. It just makes it a little hard to see when you have it turned on. But this is a cool setup, and it's cool because of the fact you get a car driving by, see if that amplifies it all. I'll also show without the microphone so you can get an idea what this will all sound like. But I like this as a one-stop package because people that are looking to content create and they're not sure what to buy, they can literally buy this one box, and it has the microphone, it has a light, it has a selfie stick, it has, you know, the selfie stick acts as a tripod as well. And I love that when companies, you know, simplify things to make things easier to use. So this is the front camera. I don't even know if I said that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pull the microphone out and show you what it sounds like without that. So still using the selfie stick. I still have that whole setup. It's just that the microphone is now pulled out and now another car's driving by. So it's good. And the car's pretty loud as well, just like that last one was. So again, you'll get the feeling and the sound of how it sounds without the microphone, but the microphone I feel like would be a huge selling point, and hopefully you can tell a difference. And now I have it on the back camera. I'm doing the ultra wide just because of the fact that this isn't like a super long selfie stick. That's probably one thing I do wish maybe that it had going on for it, was that it was the selfie stick's a little bit longer so I could like stick it out further. Obviously, if you have long arms, you're fine, but if you have short arms, you might run into that problem where you get that. And when you use the back cameras, you can obviously flip the microphone like I showed you a second ago around, which is a good thing. So this is cool to show you. I'm in my garage. It's a little bit dark, but when I turn on the light, you're gonna see, let the camera adjust, and now it's much, much better. I don't even have it on the brightest one because it's pretty lit in here. So, you know, think about this in a very dark environment. You're still going to be able to capture amazing, amazing video with this because you have the light. You're going to be able to capture awesome audio, have it be windy or not windy because you have the directional microphone. Now, it's not completely perfect. Now, I do wish the stick that you hold was a little bit longer, or at least extendable, so that I could theoretically put this, you know, further away from my face or my head or wherever I'm looking at, because, you know, your hand does get tired the further out it goes. The closer you hold it, it's better, you know, it's easier, but still, it would be nicer if I could put it a little bit further out. Other than that, there's nothing I really don't like about it. You can use it in landscape or portrait mode. I love the light. I love the filters to block and reduce some of that, you know, glare into your eyes. The microphone sounds really good. I think it sounds better than the microphones that are built into the phone. It's going to block the wind. The selfie stick itself is made really well. It doesn't feel cheap at all. I'm impressed with it. $150. Again, they have the iOS version if you have an iPhone. They have the USB-C version, which will work on Android phones. And then they have the Universal Edition, which plugs into the 3.5 millimeter jack. And that will work with pretty much anything as long as you have an adapter or a 3.5 millimeter headphone jack. I'll link them down below. Thanks for watching. See you down the road.